Reality check, man, from your device, you know, it's an aromatic realistic TV. Anyway, today, my people, I'm revisiting back 2030, and I'm going for Richard Azan, a man that was forced to resign from the leader of the opposition then, Anju. Richard Azan instructed a private contractor by the name of John Bryan to construct 10 shops at the market without the permission of the Clarendon Parish Council in 2030. And he was forced to resign. Leader of opposition then, Anju. I'm gonna play the tape, and when we play the tape, we will continue on the other side to dissect this.
Responsibility, who expresses no regret for the act, where a Commissioner of Parliament has confirmed that the act is corrupt and has referred it for prosecution, and that minister shows no sign of wanting to resign, or the Prime Minister showing no signs of moving to dismiss the minister. So we have to take firm action. It is a dark day for Jamaica.
Long time them man like
where the Prime Minister is unwilling or afraid to act against a minister in which the public has lost total confidence and in which the institutions of the society are all agree that this person does not enjoy their trust or faith and has breached the confidence that the people have placed in them. I believe that this has the potential, if it continues, to bring down the entire government.
So Jamaica, clearly you can see that was the leader of opposition then, Anju, Prime Minister now. And his words. So we have to take firm action in regard. It is a dark day for Jamaica. A man go in and pocket and take out his money and build up 10 shops in our market for poor people, for sufferer, labor right and PMP. See, because you know the parish council, they drag them foot. And I want to give the man the permission to do it. So the man go ahead and he do it. And he was forced to resign. So a long time them people, they fight against poor people. I know yesterday and today. That was a sign and a wake-up call for Jamaica to see and realize who is Anju and who them are deal with. Because if him go force a man to resign, who build up 10 shops for sufferers so that they can survive and strive in life. Anyway, it continues. It's a dark day for Jamaica, where the Prime Minister is unwilling or afraid to hack against a minister in which the public has lost total confidence. The public has lost total confidence in a man who go in and pocket and take out his money and build 10 shops in our market for sufferers, for strugglers, for hustlers, poor people, so that they can have a better life. The public lost confidence in the man for doing good. He goes on and he said the institution of the society, all of it, all of the institution of the society in Jamaica lose confidence in the man. We're talking the PSOJ, the JFJ, all of them, they lose confidence in this man because this man going and pocket and take out him one money and build up 10 shop in our market for sufferers, for hustlers, for strugglers, and everybody lose confidence in him. The person, Azan, does not enjoy our trust or faith and has breached the confidence the people has placed in them. That is the administration, PMP administration. He goes on and he says, it has the potential, if it continue, to bring down the entire government wholeness. It has the potential, if it continues, to bring the entire government down. Jamaica, a man go in and pocket, take out him money, and build 10 shop in our marketplace for sufferers, for strugglers, for hustlers, for poor people, to better them life. Them kids, them grandkids. And he was forced to resign for doing good for his fellow Jamaican. Think about it. Think about it. The Prime Minister rule. So we have to take firm action in this regard. It is a dark day for Jamaica. A man go in and pocket, take out in one money, and decide to help sufferer, decide to help the struggling people, decide to help the hustler, the lowest of the lowest amongst us, and they force him to resign. That was a sign for the people of Jamaica, and they refuse to follow that sign and elect this man twice. And now they are reaping the reward of such evil person. Jamaica, this is it. The Commissioner of Police disapproval ratings from the Jamaican people is in the 90s, and he remained in his job. The Minister of National Security, his disapproval ratings from the Jamaican people are also in the 90s. People are dying right, left, and center under this administration. People are dying right, left, and center under this administration. In my hand over here is my microphone, and I'm doing good. We are building shops to give poor people, to elevate them so they can have a better life for themselves and them kids and generation to follow. Resign because you are doing something bad. Over here, Minister of National Security, Commissioner of Police. Jamaica is under siege. 10, 12, 13, sometime dead a day. And it's okay with the Prime Minister for them to keep their job. So the man is doing good. And it's a dark day for Jamaica. And people is dying right, left, and center. And it's a good thing under the Anju led administration. So let us go back to him now. And we're going to use him same word against him. Because Richard Azan was doing good for the people. And he forced him to resign. People are dying right, left, and center in Jamaica. 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, name it, a day. We, the citizen of Jamaica, is asking for you to take firm action against the Minister of National Security and the Commissioner of Police, because it is a dark day in Jamaica. It is a dark day in Jamaica. This is it, where the Prime Minister is unwilling or afraid to hack against the Minister of National Security and the Commissioner, in which the public has lost total confidence. Where the Prime Minister of Jamaica is unwilling or afraid to take action against the minister, in which the public has lost total confidence. The Jamaican public disapproval ratings of the Minister of National Security, Horace Chang, is in the 90s. The Jamaican people disapproval ratings for the Commissioner of Police, Anthony Anderson, is in the 90s. So it is telling me as a citizen that the public has lost total confidence with them. So I'm asking now, the institution of the society, all of it, who said that this man Azan does not enjoy their trust or faith and has breached the confidence the people has placed in them. I'm asking the institution of our society if they still have confidence in the Ministry of National Security, Horace Chang, and the Commissioner of Police, Anthony Gugu Gaga Anderson. Because over here, the Prime Minister word is the institution of the society. All of it. That this person does not enjoy their trust or their faith and has breached the confidence the people has placed in them. Anthony Anderson, Commissioner of Police, disapproval ratings from we the citizen of Jamaica is in the 90s. Horace Chang, who is the Minister of National Security, his disapproval ratings is in the 90s from the people of Jamaica. So the question, the institution of the society, are you guys okay with the 90% disapproval ratings from the Jamaican people against Chang and Anderson? That's all I'm asking. The institution of the society did not have anything to do with Richard Azan. They lost total faith in him. He has breached the confidence the people has placed in him to build 10 shops in a market without the permission of the parish council for some struggler, some hustler, the people who is at the lowest chain of Jamaica. The institution of our society wasn't having it. They lose their trust and their faith for him. But Chang and Anderson, who their disapproval ratings is in the 90s, they are okay with them. They are okay with them. That's the Prime Minister's words. It is not my word. The institution of our society, all of it, that this person does not enjoy their trust or their faith and has breached the confidence the people has placed in them. It has the potential, if it is continued, to bring down the entire government. So a man go in and pack it and build some shop because parish council they drag them foot. With some sufferers, some hustlers, poor people. And it has the potential to bring down the entire government. It is also a dark day for Jamaica. So the question we're asking the Prime Minister of Jamaica, since crime is out of control and the disapproval ratings from the Jamaican people for your Commissioner of Police, Anthony Anderson, and for your Minister of National Security, Horace Chang, is in the 90s. I want to take this opportunity to ask you this question, Mr. Prime Minister. So, Mr. Prime Minister, you are unwilling or afraid to hack against his minister, in which the public has lost total confidence. The Prime Minister of Jamaica, Anju, is unwilling or afraid to hack against Chang and Anderson, in which the public has lost total confidence. Northwest Clarendon MP Richard Azan instructing a private contractor by the name of John Bryan to construct 10 shops at the market without the permission of the Clarendon Parish Council in 2013, and he was forced to resign from the pressure of opposition then Anju for doing good for the resident of his constituency. He was forced to resign. I always hear the whole of folks says to take sleep and mark death. And at that time, if the Jamaican people did take sleep and mark death, Anju would never be the Prime Minister of Jamaica. This man will do anything to win, and he will say anything to win. A man build 10 shops to give poor people for better off them life, and him force him to resign. We have a Minister of National Security and a Commissioner of Police where the disapproval ratings from the Jamaican people is in the 90s. And he has no problem with that. But this man, he will do anything to win. And he does not care how he win. This man is like a crackhead. I just need my high. And I don't care where that money is coming from, who I have to steal from. But all I need is to get my high. That is the mentality of this man. He will drag you and bring you and tear you to the ground just to win. My people, think about it. A man was doing good, building 10 shops to help out sufferers, the lowest of our society. And he was forced to resign from opposition leader then Anju Wallace, Prime Minister now. Think about it. You were forced to resign for doing good for the people of your constituency and citizen of Jamaica. Continue to follow the movement, Aromatic Realistic TV on YouTube. Like and share, touch a notification to be notified each time I drop a video. I will continue to say no man is an island, so therefore none of us can stand alone. I will continue to say each one teach one. Each one teach one. Treat your fellow man with respect. Treat your fellow man with respect. The struggle is real. It is for you to figure out a way how to deal with it. How to deal with it. Be well, my people. Be well. Until then.